The latest data shows that in December 2020, the not seasonally adjusted unemployment rate in North Dakota was 4.8%. 1 year later, that percentage decreased to 2.8%.
Despite that smaller number and active COVID cases on the decline in North Dakota, there are still signs on buildings enticing potential workers with bonuses, while other signs simply state help wanted. Tonight, we go beyond the numbers and hear about what many are calling the Great Resignation.
I oversee our 9 workforce centers here at Job Service North Dakota.
Phil Davis, an employee of 15 years, says at the 9 locations, help awaits those wanting a job or looking to make a career change.
You can walk in. You don't need an appointment. You can just walk in and say, I need some help. I'm looking for a job.
From there, Davis says staff will help job seekers develop an account, resume, and create an interest inventory, finding out
what truly are you looking for?
That question would be asked multiple times over after Davis watched Governor Doug Burgum's news conference in March of 2020, when some of the forthcoming pandemic-related closures were announced. Davis and his colleagues at Job Service started to see the unemployment claims trickle in, and then the floodgates opened.
From March of 2020 through June of 2021, we processed almost 265,000 claims in the state of North Dakota, and we paid out back into the economy of the great state of North Dakota $1.2 billion in unemployment insurance dollars.
With the help of COVID protocols, programs, and the advent of the vaccine, the most recent numbers show North Dakotans are getting back to work, but there are around 17,000 jobs still available statewide. Davis says he's heard numerous theories as to the root cause of the current lack of workers. What it comes down to, he explains, is a combination of retirements, families with only one adult working, often due to a lack of childcare during the pandemic, as well as people quitting one of their many jobs.
They just decided I'm going to continue with my main job, and I'm not going to go and work my second or even sometimes third job. And what we saw also was those second and third jobs were really in the hospitality area, the bars and the restaurants.
Davis also says it's important to distinguish those types of situations from unemployment claims.
Our unemployment numbers are below pre-pandemic levels right now. Kind of that perfect storm of people leaving the workforce, and those numbers added up, and that's why we have that workforce shortage.
As to the jobs North Dakotans are looking for,
healthcare has been number one probably for the last 20 years.
From there, Davis says it's construction, transportation, information technology, management, hospitality, and more. And if someone is looking for a job, Davis points out that's what Job Service North Dakota is there for, and the help is free.
If you need help finding a job, updating a resume, or finding the nearest job service site near you, you can click on this story on KXNet.com.
Now, a preview of what's coming.